My name is Antolin and I live here in Pasadena, California. So I am originally from Northern California. My wife is from Oklahoma, so she came to California for college. That's where we met at the USC. We have two kids. They are 6 and 8. Today I'm a small business owner and recently retired. We had an automotive repair and performance shop out in Huntington Beach. We ran that for 13 years. Once my wife and we had kids, we decided to move a little bit further north to be closer to family. We were just drawn to Pasadena. And generally, just overall, the neighborhood, the people that live here, they were all very welcoming. There is a very strong sense of community here. We have lived in this house for close to 5 years. This house was originally going to be our forever home. It was an older house. It was built in the 1980s, so everything did need major updates. So we poured our hearts, souls, we poured everything into this house to build it to be what we wanted for us to raise our kids in. We've had lots of people in our lives move to Idaho in the last decade or so, and we always were curious what the Kool-Aid was. And the same sister that we followed into Pasadena moved to Idaho. Last year we had an opportunity to go visit, and we just absolutely fell in love with the state. Life is a lot slower there. We wanted to move to be closer to family, spending more quality time with the kids. That's where we decided to go. So Eva was actually introduced to us by my sister, who did the same thing a year prior. She was selling her house in Pasadena. She used Eva to sell her property. Buying or selling a house is always a very stressful process, regardless of how prepared you are. And when we first reached out to Eva, she had scheduled to come see the house and to talk to us. But more importantly, she walked through the house and gave us tips and pointers as to what we could do to get the house ready for sale, and extended a very warm welcome to her team before we even signed anything. Working with Eva was an amazing process. Immediately we were impressed with the information that she had and the knowledge that she shared with us about this location, this area, the challenges that we would be coming across. There's a lot of gray areas when it comes to easements, permitting, insurability of the property and things of that nature. So she was able to sort of root out all the details and helped us navigate through all of that. But more importantly, she has a great team that we haven't experienced before in the past. When you deal with Eva, you're dealing with her entire team. And we knew who would be opening and closing our home, who would be arranging landscaping, putting up the signs. At every point of the selling process, we knew who was doing what. One of the unique things that we experienced with Eva was probably the way she prices the house, her recommendations on how we come into the market and getting aggressive offers and things of that nature. One of the things that she recommended we do was to price below our asking so that we could drive more foot traffic through the house. Ultimately, we were a little bit apprehensive because pricing something lower than what we want is always a little bit stressful. In the end, it achieved exactly what she was talking about. We got very impressive offers, and obviously by driving foot traffic through, the ultimate offer we accepted was above our expectations. We did have a number in our head and we exceeded that, but we were ecstatic about it. Yeah, I think if anybody is in the market to sell or to purchase, particularly in the Pasadena area, Eva would be a great resource to tap into and consult with. She definitely knows this area really well. And more importantly, she knows the clients and the people who are looking to purchase. We've had a great experience from A to Z. What we're really excited about is just sort of resetting our life and just uprooting and just starting fresh over there. We feel that time is just flying by so quickly that we want to spend as much time with the kids as we possibly can. With the slower pace of life, we're trying to kind of take a snapshot and capture as much as we can in terms of family memories and get-togethers and before that goes away.